Zaya, welcome back to Genshin. So, I already marked it on the map, but we're going to be finishing the last two photo events for Kichiboushi. And so today's probably going to be a very short stream, just so I can finish up the event, because the event ends tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow at like 5 a.m., I think. So, need to finish it up today. And then there's a new patch coming out on Tuesday. So because of that, most likely, I'm going to be putting out the schedule on Twitter. But most likely the schedule will be no stream tomorrow. And then Pokemon on Tuesday. And then Raid Wednesday, Thursday, and then Genshin on Friday. At least we get to see Kichiboushi. Yeah. Kichiboushi is the goodest boy. So, apparently we're going to Luhua Pool. Which is interesting. And it is a nice area, though, so I'm excited to see it. Yay! Yeah. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So, hope you're looking forward to that. I already drew the winner. Oh yeah, since I didn't stream when I pulled the winner, the winner ended up being a ketchup goat. So, ketchup. So I've already started sketching out that and just need to like fully line it and color it. And that'll be on my Twitter tomorrow. So hope you look forward to that. And Ketchup's really good, so I recommend checking her out. She's super good goat girl. Let's see. But let's get started here. This is a super special view, isn't it? So much water, super special colors. The two of you possess such splendid vocabularies. Splendid, like Paimon. Paimon doesn't think that's what Fenris means, but whatever. That's a clever boy, Kichiboushi. This place really is special. Fenris, do you still remember that artist from before? Vermeer. Yeah. So, Vermeer is like a side/world quest where there's a painter and he hands you like 2 or 3 paintings, I forget. I did it a long time ago. And he's just like, find where this is. And it's just like, oh, okay. That's right, that's him. Didn't we help him place those glowing pearls into 2 giant statues? Oh yeah. That was like the last part. Those statues over there. It opens that door. He even gave us a painting afterward. Is this what you're looking for? Yeah, look at that. Vermeer's a good painter. Should be here. Come take a look, Kichiboushi. Very alike. Is this photo? No, someone drew this. But if people have photo, why drawing? Very true. Huh. Actually, why is that, Fenris? I suppose people have a desire to make something that is uniquely theirs. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with drawing that you can't do with photos. Although photo bashing is pretty cool to look at too. Huh, that sounds reasonable. Something that you draw yourself has much more sentimental value. Well, actually, this is also true. So, it's always why I recommend drawing your D&D character whenever you play D&D. Even if you just draw like a stick figure, it's something that's uniquely yours, and it makes your character for D&D mean a lot more for you. So, in the campaign that I'm in right now, I had people, well, one person drew their own, and then I drew one for someone else. And then the last person, who isn't in art at all, drew, was basically like an MS Paint version of their character. And we actually really like the MS Paint version. So we've been using that as his picture. So it, like, your art doesn't have to be the Mona Lisa for it to be good. Or for it to have, like, meaning, I suppose. It's something unique to art. That's true. Drawing something out brushstroke by brushstroke is pretty hard. Then is taking photos of me easy, not hard, and not sentimental? No, that's not it. We just... Drawing takes a long time, you know. It's pretty tiring. It's true. That's right. If we spend too long drawing, your legs might fall asleep on you from all that standing still. When I was sealed in stone, always standing. So when freed from seal, a long time later, legs very sore. Ugh, that sounds very painful. But Paimon can flip-flap. Legs won't be sore. Hey now, floating's a full-body exercise. It's super tiring. Oh, fire flower. Yeah? Hey, are you listening or what? A flaming flower, you mean? That's true. Jinju Forest doesn't have any flaming flowers at all. Do you want one, Kichiboushi? Yes, it looks very warming. Then you'd better ask Femris nicely. Femris wants, thank you. Do all Bakedanuki talk like this? Give one flaming, I have 12. Here you go. You can tell I don't grab these if I don't have to. So warm. If we had a flaming flower at Dragonspine, would be good. He's got a point. We should probably have gone better prepared. But we have the goulash. Well, I see the bugs over there. Paimon, if we had a very big flower, could we make the snowy mountain have no snow? Probably not. We could take Kichiboushi to see a very big flaming flower. Wait, you mean... Let's get going. Alright then, guess that's Kichiboshi's training for today. Alright, over to the flower. Oh, wait, I want to be up on the cliff. Because I don't want to be down where the little flowers can see me. Yeah, you can go into this cave over here. See the big flower, the Pyroregisvine. We're not gonna have to fight it, are we? Because, I mean, I guess I have Ito. Yeah, see, it's a big flower. So big, so hot, amazing to have big fire flower. Right? Oh, also, hang on a moment, Kichiboushi, let's take a photo of you. In this steaming hot place? That's the whole point. Okay. You have to go to church? Oh, have fun at church. Oh, you don't need to apologize, though. That's fine. Today was just gonna be a short stream anyways. But, have fun. Gotta take pictures of my Tanuki. Go. Good enough. Oh, so hot. Guess you know now, eh, Kichiboushi? Hmm? Know what, Paimon? Can you imagine if we had to draw you? That's why we chose to take photos instead. It's not that we don't care. It's precisely because we care about you that we decided to save time. Uh, you're not wrong, but it's still way too hot in here. Understood. Photo, good. So hot. Let's take the heat source out. The quicker the better. Hmm. Oh. Well, we have to fight the Regisvine? Uh. Put in. Where's my Hydro Boy? Actually, no. Kokomi would be better. It's fine. Sure. Let's go. Time to take out the flower. Hello. Mm. I never put down my flower. That's fine. Pew, pew, pew. That's it. We beat up a flower. Man, poor Pyro Regisvine. This Kichiboushi. Fenris, so strong. We fought this sort of thing enough times by now. Fenris and Paimon fight often? Come to think of it, the goal of our journey is to help you find your lost relative, but we always wind up in fights along the way. It's fine, I quite like fights. Well, that's nice and all, but there's better hobbies out there for sure, right? When I become great Bakedanuki, we'll become as strong as Fenris. You can do it for sure, but you've got to promise Paimon. Yes, Paimon? Well, even if you become a powerful Bakedanuki like Ioroi, promise that you won't bully those weaker than you, or pick fights whenever you want. Don't be like that big fiery flower that started spewing flames the moment it saw Fenris. Then, when is fighting okay? Oh boy. Time to go with the shonen answer. When you need to protect others. Well, I guess that also goes into when you need to stand up for what's right, but I think protecting others is better. Not really understanding, but I promise, Paimon. No bullying weak people. No picking fights. That's a good boy, Kichiboushi. Next up. This should be the final stop out of the 8 that Ioroi set down. Oh no. My little boy. I like this event a lot. Say hello to Kichiboushi. Oh, there he goes. Look at him. So cute. Oh, Storm Terror's lair. Alright. Paimon thinks we should go to Storm Terror's lair. Alright. Oh, the entrance of Storm Terror's lair. Alright. Thought we'd go up to the tower. I guess this is to get the picture. This is such a nice area. Like, okay, so it's really desolate and ruined, but like it looks nice. It looks interesting. The city is very big, but feels grim. We came here before with a lot of companions, and we fought a battle against Storm Terror. Is Storm Terror a large, sharp-toothed, scary dragon with flip-flap wings? It's quite lovely, actually. Do you still remember that Animo Archon statue we saw in Mondstadt? Animo Archon statue? That big, tall stone statue. Yes, Animo Archon had big hands. Yeah. That's what they call them. Big hands venti. Venti hands. Right. Storm Terror is the Archon's good friend. Long ago, the Animo Archon was from this city, too. Oh. But if Storm was so big, how does he get in there? Or get in here? You know, this question feels familiar. Paimon knows this one, and that's because he doesn't walk in. Oh, Kichiboushi knows. Storm can fly, does not need walking. How? Paimon, you seem a little unhappiness. We can talk about that later. First off, let's take a photo. Alright, stand still now. Kichiboushi, stand straight. It's a good photo. It's probably fine. Hide this. Don't know why the hide isn't a default option. Right. What's the best? I think I just want him standing still. Yeah. Do that one. I wish you could just retry the photos until you get the one you want, and then, like, talk to Kichiboushi to progress. Because I missed a couple photos because the first one I took wasn't that great, or I forgot to turn off the personal info thing. So. Very nice. What's wrong, Kichiboushi? Oh, that's me. What's wrong, Kichiboushi? This is a grim city. Very sad. Don't know why. Strange. I feel the same way. Next up, let's head into the center of this city. Alright. Can we just walk in, or is the wind gonna stop me? Because I feel like we couldn't just walk straight into the city before. Look, a lizard. I haven't really explored this area a lot. I come here for my occasional commission. The wind. Strong. We can't pass through these storm walls. We've got to go around. Easy now, Kichiboushi. Just follow us around. A long, long time ago, this city had a king. This king used the winds to create walls. But if they couldn't enter or leave, wouldn't they be sad? Like being sealed? Finally, the city folk left the walls of wind behind. Yay, great. What's happening next? These are going too fast. How am I supposed to read them? Alright, well. Where are we going? Just following this path? Alright. Hello. Goodbye. Then we cheat. Oh no, never mind. We don't cheat. Why did it do that? Do I actually have to bring a pyro character? Man. Oh. That's fine. I guess we'll res Kazuha. Here, have some mixed yakisoba. We'll just heal up with Kokomi. A long time later, the Animal Archon and... Can I? Oh, I meant to smack it. I want to smack the barrel, but... Here we go. I guess they're telling the story about Storm Terror. Not that I'd know, because they go too fast. We can all get hit by the fire. Alright, where am I going? This way? Could I? I could have just teleported to the statue. Alright, it's fine. We fought Storm Terror. See bad? Nope. It's not bad. What's the other? Wind. Oh, I guess we just go in here. Where does it want us to go? Over there. We'll be there soon. Okay. Here we are. Wow. We're finally here. The view's much better up here. Look over there. That's the spot where we came from. Paimon likes high spots, hmm? You know what they say about idiots in the smoke? Those, like, high places. You can see everything from these vantage points, and they're good for gliding, too. Does Storm sleep here? Yep, for a really long time, too. Even though Fenris fought Storm Terror, he's not a bad dragon. He's just experienced something terrible. Got hurt and was tricked by bad people, so he thought that his friend, the Animo Archon, no longer needed him. Then what happened? After that, huh? Do you remember, Fenris? I purified his poisoned blood during our battle. But the platform we were battling on collapsed. At first it looked like we and the Animo Archon were going to fall into a deep, dark place. Oh, is the abyss under us? Eek, that's horrible. What did you do? Did you fly away? Do I say Dvalin? Or stormed her? I mean, Dvalin's his real name, but I feel like that'd confuse Kichiboushi. Dvalin saved us and he bore us away. That's Storm Terror's name. Storm Terror actually had a name of his own, just like Kichiboushi, Paimon, and Fenris, and his name is Dvalin. At first, Dvalin was injured and tricked by some bad people, so he was very angry. That's why he attacked Mondstadt, and because everyone thought he was a bad dragon, they called him Storm Terror. Later, we beat those bad people and helped the Animo Archon purify the blood that was tainting him. That was when he realized that the Archon hadn't abandoned him. Oh, so Storm became good again. Exactly. That's why Paimon brought you here for training today. It was to tell you the story of Dvalin. When you grow older, you'll also be misunderstood, get hurt, and experience sad things. But you mustn't become a bad person, because winds change their course. And someday they will blow towards a brighter future. Hmm? Was that a bit tough to understand, Kichiboushi? Understand, but also not really. But Kichiboushi knows that is something important, while not forgetting what Paimon and Fenris say. Then at least our long storytelling session didn't go to waste. But whatever the case, make sure you don't become too playful or cheeky. That might get you sealed sometime in the future. Huh? Seems like we've completed Ioroi's commission. There's no need to be so sad. Smile as we go back or you'll make Ioroi sad too. Alright then, guess we've got to do our jobs as guides one last time, eh? Now then, time to bring Kichiboushi back to Ioroi. Let's go, Kichiboushi. Poor Kichiboushi. I hope they rerun this event. Or, like, with more photo spots. I don't know. Can we take Kichiboushi into Enkonomiya next time? I don't know if that's the safest place for Bakedanuki. Kichiboshi's cute, though. It would be nice if we could have him as, like, a little minion or something for the pot. The Serenity pot. But, like, how I have the little paper following me, it'd be nice if we could have a little Kichiboshi following us. Alright, Ioroi. We completed our training. We're back, Ioroi. Oh, you finally returned. How has Kichiboshi's training gone? Squelch, squelch, kapow. Good, good. Oh, brother, we can't understand Kichiboshi anymore. We even took a lot of photos. Have a look, Ioroi. Show all the photos. Tell him about your adventures. And that's how we completed your request to take Kichiboshi to 8 places to train, Ioroi. Very good. This might be expected of humans I had mine eye on. Just one eye? If you were also Tanuki, you would be great and renowned indeed. Perhaps half as great as I when put together. That's not super impressive. But since we've completed the task, we should probably leave now. Oh, don't be like that. Come on, Kichiboshi. Paimon's gonna teach you one more thing. When you say goodbye to friends, you should see them off with a smile. That way you'll be even happier when you meet again. Alright, sure. Leave it to me. Kichiboshi says... Oh. What? You're right. Kichiboshi says, got it, White Fur. Eh? Does that mean... we've lost the ability to understand Kichiboshi's speech? It has been some time. The effects of the Tanuki meal must have worn off. If I were free from the stone seal, it would be a thing of ease to have you understand Tanuki speech all the time. Of course, I'll pass it on. Kichiboshi, train hard. Become strong, Bakedanuki, like Ioroi. It's quite the boast, you little rascal. Reminds me of myself when I was your age. Then White Fur and Yellow Fur no eat Bakedanuki food. Understand, Kichiboshi. We'll be waiting, Kichiboshi. We'll come train with you next time, too. Good luck, Kichiboshi. Don't get sealed by humans now. Forget it. Shall not pursue the matter, considering that you did take Kichiboshi out to train. If only you two were Tanuki. Wouldn't we have been turned into stone already then? True. Well then, off you go now. A little magic to teach Kichiboushi. Little magic. Huh. She'll say Gyobukoban. Alright. We go. Claim that. Get our statue. Say hello to Kichiboushi. Look at him. I thought there was... We got our statue. Look at it. Is that everything then? I saw someone say there was like an extra thing, but I don't know where it would be. Oh, I didn't even know. I didn't notice that the background changes. Yeah, we went to Dragonspine, went on a boat, we went to Mont, and Leeway. Went to the Amber Mountain. We went to... Oh, we went fishing. It's true. Look at him dance. We went to Luho Pool. We went to Storm Terror's lair. Such a good boy. Okay. We have no more quests. No more quests. Alright. Then... That was like half an hour of stuff. That's fine. Let's go. I can do my commissions then. So... Oh, I need to swap to my friendship team. Which is what I recommend doing. So if you have characters that aren't full friendship, just put them on a team with like a carry. I guess you technically don't need a carry, but it makes it a lot faster. So for this team, that's Kazuha. Because Kazuha's just good. Pulls in enemies. Watch. Well, here, I can't use Razor because these are electric. And we throw pop. Although on this team, I do have Ito as well. Who's, also a carry. Because he's actually built, but he's not full friendship yet. So, thank you kindly, ma'am. Oh, because it's supposed to be Lumine. I may be a hunter by trade, but I've sure met my match with those darn slimes. Thanks to them, once again I got nothing to show for this hunt. Ain't caught squat. Sure hope them other hunters ain't as unfortunate as me. Speaking of slimes, could you take a look-see around here for me? Okay, check for more slimes? Sure. Report it to Draft. Over there? Okay. Okay. I guess make the stream about an hour then. I've already done... Wait, let me actually make sure. I did my... Yes, I did my weeklies. So, for those of you who are new to Genshin, I guess, the battle pass is gonna be resetting on Tuesday. So I recommend not doing your weeklies until after it resets, just so you get that little boost, even though you can technically do them tomorrow. Although it's not like it's hard to complete your battle pass. Ew. Here, Yunjin. Bop. Yunjin actually isn't doing too bad, considering I have, like, nothing on her. Yeah, I don't think her weapon's even, like... not that upgraded. Is Yunjin's gear still bad? Let me see. What's 18? No, I guess oh, this one's still +0. This one's still +0. This... Awesome. Okay. I'll try. Is this the best? Oh, because I have the better ones on the other characters. Let's give Yunjin some actual upgrades on her gear. Alright, flat attack. I think all I really want for her is the defense %. Because she's a support, so she doesn't really need the other stuff. Attack. Okay. I have a lot of artifacts right now. Because I've been going into the water ice domain to try and get a hat for child. Which I haven't gotten. And I went into the viridescent domain to try and get better gear for Kazuha. Didn't get anything. I think I only got the healer set. Well, that's not true. The very last run, because I was going with someone else, I got 4 pieces of the viridescent. I was just like, cool, and then they were all bad, and then it didn't matter that I got 4. That's fine. Alright, this one's garbage. So we'll unlock that. But we can save it for this one be better for her? I don't know if she has energy recharge problems. Alright, well, we'll try doing this one too. Just to get her some more defense. Is this the best gear for her? I don't know. No idea. Probably not. But, you know, I guess for this one, if it doesn't work out, I can put it on, like, Goro. I don't think Goro's built. But if I ever do use him, here, look at all that attack. I don't actually know what I need. Probably crit rate. Crit rate or crit damage. Okay, it's fine. Good enough. So, what does that put her defense at? 1500. It's okay. It's fine. It's good enough. It's usable. I think. Maybe. I don't really know. I'm going to pretend it's usable. Because I don't know. Because I don't know what Genshin needs. Aww. Oh, I pulled the one off of there. Cool. What is it doing? Come here. Ah. You know what? We'll do this here. Then... Oh. And then... Ah. Well, it's crit for 10. It's fine. Certainly not the best it could be, but it's fine for now. I probably won't be using her that much, all things told, because I don't know where she would fit on my team. She's still cute though. Is Genshin afraid of lightning? Huh. Interesting. Oh. Emergency. Oh look. Rune guard. Oh, they're just guards, you know. Oh. Do I do this the fast way? Oh, the rain's gone. Alright, we're doing this the fast way. There we go. Just use Ito. The last one. Alright. Then we go over here. So that should be all good. Yeah, so I guess I should talk about the Tanuki event. So it's actually of the like recent events that have happened, like the side events, not main events. And by that I mean like Lantern Rite is a main event. And then something like 8 locales is a side event. They're all just called events, but that's how I view them. I think I really like 8 locales. I think it's nice and cute. It's more relaxing than a lot of the events, so that means anyone can do it. Because the problem I've found with the combat events is that you're not going to take your low-level friends through it. Or if you are, you're going to carry them through it, and it's just going to be painful. So it's nice to have events that are just peaceful. It'd be nice if there was like a co-op event like that too. Because I would like a peaceful co-op event to do with my friends who don't have strong characters. It's because my characters, they're built okay, but they're not strong enough to carry someone. If that makes sense. Well, I guess I could like swap out Kazuha's gear think on that. But, like, child's missing a hat. Like, it's not true. I gave him a hat. What was his hat? It was awful. That's all I remember. Yeah, his hat to complete the set. So, uh, so he still needs a new hat. Diluc. His stuff is okay. He was like one of the first 5 stars I had. So his gear is just like what I could get him. He has a lot of crit damage. From what I remember, yeah. Not as much crit rate. So his hat is still awful. It's also an attack percent hat. So his stats are a bit messed up. But he has a lot of attack. So like I said, it's stronger than I would say most people's characters, but not strong enough to carry. But I feel like the bar for Genshin players is pretty low. Which is interesting, cause like what is it? The challenge events for combat, it would be like the first level is for the general public of Genshin, and then the 2 levels above that were for players like me. But then there wasn't anything for like the whales, I suppose, but I think that's okay. I don't know if whales really like being challenged. I don't know. I play for the cute boys. I'm not sure I'm the best person to talk about that. I'm the kind of person who's just like, I think this character is cute. I'm gonna try to build them in a way to make them viable. So like, my Albedo, he actually doesn't do that bad, all things considered. Could he be better? Should I? Let's just get him. I need more musical books. Maybe I'll crown him. I have so many crowns. I can spend one on Albedo. Yeah. One of my worst characters is Zhao. I just don't like his playstyle. Yeah, Zhao's one of my characters who's not really built, and I don't plan on building him. I got him because other people like him, but I don't. Right now I'm raising Razor for friendship, but I don't think I'll ever use Razor. I mean, like, I hear he's good, but he's not one of my favorite characters. But he's strong, so if you do like him, he's definitely very easy to make viable. And if you get him, like, when you're first starting the game, he does a lot. But I don't know. My problem right now with Genshin is that there's not a lot of characters I want or want to build. Because I'm only gonna build the characters I like, right? So it's like, Yanfei is somewhat built. Goro's not really built. I like Kokomi, so she's okay. She's kind of built. Diona, she's only built because I happened to C6 her when pulling for Child the first time. The first time his banner came out. I don't know how much I actually like Diona. Man. And this is like more than just designs, although like the first thing is gonna be the designs. It also brings in personality, which is why I'm just like, Diluc, a lot of people don't like. But I like him because of the comic. I think it's a web comic. Because I think he's a lot more understandable and likable in that. They did not really do Diluc justice in the actual game. You can kind of see what he's like in his voice lines. He's just like, he's just a sad boy who just wants to help people but is not really good at expressing himself. Possibly going through depression. Who knows? It would be understandable considering what happened. But yeah, it's nice. And I think I talked about this a little bit before with waifus and husbandos and the difference. So, like, the people who collect waifus collect them for the designs. So, really, all you have to do for a waifu is to make them cute. Their personality just needs to be unoffensive, I guess. And actually that's not always true, because some people like the unlikable characters, but generally just make them cute, give them a nice voice, and that's all you need for waifus. For husbandos, it's a little different. So because husbando pickings are so slim, the design just needs to be passable, I'd say. Which, since it's Genshin, all the designs are good. And then the characters need to have a likable personality, interesting backstory. They need to be like well written. And that's why a lot of the husbandos are well written. You don't always see it, but it's in like their stories. I don't know why. Especially like Kaya. If you've never read his story, go read it. His story is very, very sad, I will say. That's why he's one of my favorites still, even though he's like starter character, everything, and he doesn't really show up all that much. Like, I will still keep him as one of my cryo options, but also I guess my physical DPS option. I will always try to make Kaya viable because I enjoy him, because I do like his design. I do like his voice, for the most part. And then I like his story and everything. So you basically, you have to put more effort into husbandos. I wonder if that's why, even though it's just like, oh, waifus sell, it's more like they're very easy to make. Because, like, I have Kokomi. I pulled her for her design. I mean, her personality's fine. She's cute. Is she interesting? I don't know about that. But yeah. So it's just something to keep in mind for just like characters in gacha games. It's one of the reasons why I had to quit Epic 7 is that there just wasn't content for me. Because a lot of gacha games become the waifu games. It's just like, alright, well, that's when they usually go downhill and become the cash grabs. So even like a game I really enjoyed can just feel like they're no longer making a good game. And I think that's the problem I was having. It's just like, it felt like they were focusing more on the money and actually than making a good game. Whereas for Genshin, now that they've swapped over and started distancing themselves a little bit from like the Chinese part, like going under the new name, so then they can start doing their own stuff. I think that was a good move on their part. So I can definitely see it in like the events they've been doing too. Although I guess they're bringing back Hyakunin Iki, but like 8 locales, probably one of the more enjoyable events I've done in a while. And it didn't. I guess it did technically have combat. You go and fight a flower, but Pyro Regis-Fine is not a challenge. And then Fleeting Colors, I like the story. Because I always like seeing all the characters again. So, yeah. I think Genshin excels most when it's character focused, which is not something that's for everyone, unfortunately. I mean, Genshin was always built as like a single player story game, but people focused on the co-op because they want to play with friends and everything, so they had to incorporate that a lot more than they were probably initially planning to. But seems they've finally started like taking that into consideration. So it means changing parts of their design philosophy. So it's been a growing process, I would say, for them. But I think like there's not many good game developers, especially like right now. I would say Final Fantasy XIV is really good because of Yoshida. But they're like the pinnacle of customer service and satisfaction and everything right now. So, I think while it's not like the top, I think Genshin is still like at least above average compared to a lot of the other games that I've played. There are some bad game companies out there, which I won't name. So it's always something to keep in mind, because like even if a game is bad, it can always improve, but it's not going to improve unless the developer wants it to improve. So to me, if I enjoy enough of the base game, as long as the developer is a good developer, I'm gonna keep playing. Even if it's not like a perfect experience, because no game's really gonna have that. If the developer seems like they're really making an effort because they want to make their game good, I'm gonna appreciate that. That's why I appreciate Final Fantasy and Genshin. Uh, it's why I've quit a lot of games too. Because if a developer doesn't... How do I say this? If they don't appreciate my time, then why should I invest in the game effectively? If that makes sense. But, I don't know. I like Genshin. I'll probably keep playing it. I know it's a gacha, but it's the only real gacha that I'm playing right now. The other one that I do play is Ensemble Stars, but that's more of like me checking in daily. So I don't really play on Stars unless there's like an event for Ray. So I will play for Vampire Grandpa. Actually, I guess I did the recent SS event. Recent-ish. But it's it's technically very easy to motivate me if you know what motivates me. And that's why I had a lot of trouble at one of the jobs I worked at because my supervisor had no idea what motivated me. Because like in games, have some cute boys and some nice story. I'm there. I'm sold. Gameplay is enjoyable. It's bonus. So it was like, what was it? Fire Emblem? I think it was Fire Emblem. Like the strategy portion of Fire Emblem. I'm just like, that's okay. The characters of Fire Emblem, great. Well, the characters before. I don't know how much I really enjoyed Awakening and Fates, but I did enjoy Shadows of Valencia. Even though that's a remake of a very old game. Like, the additions they did to it were basically additions for me. It's like, oh, you have nice art, everything's voice acted, you have more character personality with supports? Wow. So yeah, Shadows of Valencia was the remake for me. So it's different games for different people. I know for Fire Emblem specifically, a lot of people wanted like the maps to be improved. It's just oh, maps are maps. I play them all the same. It doesn't matter. So I think I think the game is better than, at least like difficulty wise, than like Awakening. Awakening was super easy. Awakening was very easy to break. I think Fates as well, especially for both when you get the child characters. They're not hard games. And even if you like Iron Man it, like play it how it's supposed to be, they're not hard games. So I don't know. I hope they use the same artist for future Fire Emblem games that they did for Shadows of Valentia. Because that's the Atelier, I believe, the Atelier artist. Or Atelier? Like Alchemist series. So I really enjoy their art. It's a very nice style. So I hope they get to use them in other games. Oh, right. 'Cause 3 Houses, I didn't like the art style because that's the Utapri artist. I was trying to get away from Utapri. Yeah. I guess you need a good art style as well. So maybe that's also why I like Genshin, because Genshin will always look nice, just because it's cell shaded, I guess, for the most part, compared to like realistic games. Even in like, because that's something I think about. So like 10, 20 years from now, let's say, those games with like realistic graphics and such are not gonna look as good as they do now, because technology will have advanced. But I think Genshin will still look good, just like how Wind Waker still looks good, even though it's an old game. So I don't know. I like aesthetic games. It's like, oh, if you've never played it, you should play Okami. Yeah, the game where you play as a wolf. Super aesthetic, very beautiful game. But I think that's all I really wanted to do today, though. Guess I do technically need to spend resin, but meh. We'll see about that. I should probably start prepping for other things today, but let's see. That was all we were gonna do. It only had like half an hour worth of Kichiboushi, but Kichiboshi's good boy. And I hope he comes back in another event. So it will always be good. If we can have something where like I wish the characters we weren't playing as would be in the world somewhere. Or even if we're playing as them. Because that would be really nice to be able to see them, just like going into the tavern and seeing Diluc behind the bar. Going into the Favonius headquarters and seeing all the knights. Going to the library, seeing Lisa. Just like, it would be nice to see them in the world, because then it feels more like the world's being lived in. But I guess what I'm really hoping for is like Xenoblade NPCs, but I doubt they're going to be that involved. Oh, that's actually Xenoblade 3 got announced, didn't it? Maybe I'll play that. I didn't play 2 because I'm usually not into the like tech aesthetic, but maybe I'll play 3. I'll think about it. That releases in September. Yeah. We'll see how that goes, but I think it's cute. But that is everything I wanted to talk about today. As always, there's the 50 subscriber art giveaway as a different video. Make sure you comment on that if you want to enter. That's the only thing we have going on currently, and that ends at the end of the month. Otherwise, that is everything we're gonna do today. Thank you for everyone who came out. Sorry, it's a very short stream today. I just wanted to make sure I finished the event before it ends tomorrow. So, thank you for coming out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll be putting out the schedule for the week later today or tomorrow. But tomorrow there is no stream. So, hope you enjoy and hope you have a great rest of your day. And if I don't see you again for a while, a great rest of your week as well. So, goodbye for now.